Hi guys, so today we are going to learn about how we can make a grid view in Jetpack Compose. So basically, like if you have seen in XML, we can make a grid view using where we need to show like all the like rows and columns in a grid, and we will see how we can do it in Jetpack Compose. So to get started with to making a grid view in Jetpack Compose, I have just taken this empty compose activity, and with this you can also just take it, make it like file, new project, and selecting empty compose activity here. And so let's start. So for this I also have just taken a list of images. These are the images which I have taken, which we are going to show in grid. So these are the dummy URL, you can find it. I will try to attach the link in the description. So for this, first of all, let's start by making a screen where we are going to show the grid. So let's make a Kotlin file here. Let's give it a name. I'm going to name it as the grid screen. Okay, and also in this, let's make a composable function show grid, right? And let's make it. So in this this is how we can make a like normal composable function. And in main activity today, we are not going to update this our as usual greeting function, but let's try to make it a separate file, and let's try to make it a separate screen. So in ShowGrid, let's take like for showing items in a list, like in vertical list we take lazy column to show items, horizontally we take lazy row to show items. In grid we have to take like lazy vertical grid. So this what this grid will do, lazy vertical grid will do, it will make a grid for us, and it will have like cells which we are going to define how many cells we need, like columns, and modifier state, like in which the state with which we can update our list, content paddings, and vertical arrangement and horizontal arrangement, and at the end we are having the content. So with lazy vertical grid, sorry, not the lady, here we will have the cells. So in cells we will have like grid cell dot. If you want to take fixed number of cells like 1 2 3 4, you can take fixed, but if you want like it to make it to be adaptive, you can take it like this. I'm taking it as like 100, and let's take it 100 dp. This is how we are not going to define the content here. Let's try to have content padding. I will have the default padding values, and then we will have this lazy vertical grid. So basically this is an experimental API, so we have to define experimental foundation API now. So in this, let's make our item, grid item. So we have to, first of all, let's take our list here. So I'm going to take it as like well image list, and that will be equals to constants dot image list, which we have made. And here in content we have to define like items. If you don't know how to like make a lazy row, lazy column, like to show list view in Jetpack Compose, you can go and watch the other videos. For this we have to do like, we can do one thing, image list, and we can make it like this. If you want, it will take, I think, image like this. We can do it. So what it's saying, type mismatch, required int found, so it needs size, so how many items they need to show. We have taken the image, it will be an int here. So for this we again, let's just do one thing here. Well, image URL will be then equals to image list dot image, right? To show now, to show the image on the grid view, we have to now take the, we have to take the item, we have to make a grid item. So for this I'm again going to make another Kotlin file or class file. I will make it as like grid item, and here let's make a composable function that will be grid item image, you can say, and here we will make it a function. So in this, what we are going to do, like we are going to pass our image here, and then we are going to show that image in our, basically we will have an image view here. So here you can use, like, we are going to receive the string, so you can name it as image, and that will be a string because URL we are going to pass. So here to show the image, what we are going to do, we are going to have a subcompose image, async image. So and to show like async image, subcompose async image, what we have to do, like we have to take the coil, and if you guys don't know like how to show image in Jetpack Compose, you can go and watch our image tutorial. In this in that we have defined, we have shown like how you can create an image, you can like show an image from URL, from your drawables, and from paint resources, anywhere, like how you can change the shape of an image view, anything you can do with the using coil and using the image in Jetpack Compose. You can go and watch that video, you will learn more about it. So we will have the subcompose async image just to have all the properties of the image, like to show the progress bar and stuff. So in model we have to define the URL. I will take it as image. Content description you can define, like I'm giving it as name image. You can keep it as null if you don't have any description. I'm just giving it a static description here. Now I have to take the modifier. So with modifier we are going to define the size of image. So I'm going to show the image of 200.dp, and let's import it dp, and then we are going to show like we can make it clickable if you want, but now let's just keep it simple. So the size will be like 200 dp, and now I just want to show like what I want to do is like I want to show a circular progress bar till the image is loading in grid. So for this let's have the state and that will be equals to painter dot state, and you, like if you have seen the video, you know how to work with it. If state is async image painter dot state dot loading, or we can check for like state is async image painter dot state dot error. What we are going to do, we are going to show an circular progress indicator. Okay, circular progress indicator. For this circular progress indicator I'm going to give it a color dot let's take dark gray, magenta. Is there yellow is a color? Yeah, we can take yellow. And also like take the modifier, and modifier dot give a padding of, I'm giving it 45 dp. You can give it any much, like whichever works with you. So we can give the stroke width. I'm giving it as 5 dp for now. So here our this is almost ready. If state is this, else what we need to do, we need to show the sub compose image content, async image content. So that's it. And like we have, okay, grid screen. Here we have to pass our grid item we have, which we made, grid item image item you can say, and we will pass on the image URL, and it will work like this. And also in our main activity we have surface. Rather than doing this, let's pass our okay, so what we named it as ShowGrid. Okay, and one more thing, we are going to use the internet permission internet, and let's run it and let's see how it's going to look. I'm going to load it in emulator. So basically what we have done is we just have created a grid. Until then it's running, I'm going to show it to you. We are using the ShowGrid. Okay, so it's rendering preview again. Yeah, so we have make the circular indicator as like yellow, so it's showing it's loading. Okay, it's have loaded our images. So here you can see we have made our grid view. Let's try to make it at more better, and let's take it as 1110 adaptive padding values. Let's give it a padding. Now first of all, I think let's take this as like we need to give it a padding of like how we want to show it. Here what I'm going to do is, let's have a column just to show it nicely. Let's have a modifier dot, you can take padding. I'm going to take first of all fill max size, then I'm going to have a padding of 10 dp, and let's just take it inside this. Okay, and run it again. So guys, I think you will get the clear idea how you can make a simple grid view in Android in using Jetpack Compose. So this is how it's going to look. Okay, one more thing, I think what we can do is GridItem, we can do like here, we need to do it content scale dot fill bounds, and let's see. I think this should be looking much better now. So all the progress bar are working. Yeah, so here you will see. So this is how you are going to show a grid, and using like you can show any number of one more thing which I will show it to you. Like here we have used grid.adaptive. If you want fixed, and you can define like how many rows you want. You can define 2, and if you run it, let me first clear all the image. And let's run it. For example, if you want only 2 columns, then you can define it like this. So here you will see like only 2 will be shown. If you want it more like if you want it to make it like 4, you can do it. here you have seen it, like it will render as like 4 columns, 1 2 3 4, and if you want it 5, you can make it 5 as well. So we will keep it as 3 because this is looking nice. So guys, this is all about how you can make a grid in Jetpack Compose. Do let me know if you want me to make videos any specific topic in Jetpack Compose. And if you like this video, just do like, comment and subscribe. So that's all for today. See you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.